done yet, right? Still not officially open, but all the parents will sit here.
Where are we at?
18 web leads in the
18
last
web
2
leads,
days.
yeah.
That's good.
Just-
18
yeah, for this
web
month.
leads.
The challenges have been just reschedules, that, and really just juggling everything. These guys are doing an amazing job putting this stuff together so quick. Simply, that is where Spark is at. It's evolving. It's constantly trying to do what can we do to make our service the best. I can cover here, or I can just come in here. When I pull this knee through, when I pull that through, then I'm in here, then I'm gonna bring it into my, right? Getting students and building up our staff. My process personally won't be involved in the academy outside of just the implementation of getting it going and then being that guy that's coming in every once in a while and teaching classes. But so the idea is we have to not only get the students, but I also have to make sure that the staff is trained in the software, they're trained in phone process, they're trained in the intro, they understand how to run the class from the moment that they come in. What we have, the prep zone, how they line up, the protocol and everything is followed, as well as the lesson plan and structure. So there's a lot going on. I've got one staff member. He's a really great martial artist, very well diverse martial artist, but he's never taught. I'm working with him. He works a full-time job. He's only in the evening right now because we're not in a position to give him a full-time position yet.
And I've been training martial arts for 8.5 years. Martial arts impacted my life in a huge way. Before martial arts, I had no confidence, low self-esteem. I stuck through it, went through some hard times, and but at the end it paid off. And it gave me all these great things like confidence and the ability to help others.
You gotta find someone who's passionate about the martial arts, and with that is usually someone whose life has been changed themselves by doing that, and then wanting to give that same experience to the student, be it a child, be it a teen, be it an adult. Give that same exact experience. So I look for passion. The tools, we can build that. We just look for the person who has the passion and wants to do this as a career. Make sense?
My experience with John has been great so far. He's a really, really nice guy. He cares about his staff, and he does everything to help you succeed.
Parents quit, kids don't quit. And the parents never signed on for 4 years of sitting on a wood bench.
It's
like,
true.
what can we do to make the experience more positive for them for the very time that they're here?
You know, so they need to bring their laptop, sit it down, and do some work while they're doing. The other thing that's cool is we just got these installed. These are tablets, and it's running Spark. I just really love these things.
Yeah,
I think they're
cool.
I think they're going to be really great, right? And then if you follow into the main training floor, so we've got a banner that's going to go on this wall. It just came in, so maybe next episode we can show that off. But I really love it. It shows a lot of smiling, happy faces doing martial arts. Shows John's history. Simply asking yourself, what am I going to do today that's going to move the needle forward for me in my business? I remember 20 years ago when I opened my first school, I would have all the enthusiasm, I would have all the energy, I had all the excitement of growing a business, only to pull up into my parking lot and go, what do I do? So I remember back then I would just mop the mats a third time, or I would clean the bathroom.
I said it before, and I live by the thing that at any moment when I don't know what to do, and I tell this to my staff, at any moment you ask yourself, what do I do next? What gets me my next student? What connects me to my next business owner that I can talk to about doing a co-op with? And what can I do to improve the relationship of an existing student? If you're doing those three things, you always kind of have a plan in place.
And me and John Gason, we have a plan, we have it written down, and we're executing it every single day. So when we pull in the parking lot, all that enthusiasm, excitement that we have for growing this business and improving and impacting our community, we work on that. The county has not approved our sign for the very front of our door. And that's a big deal because if you look at our center, no one knows that we're here yet. So that just means that we have to step up our marketing so that we can let people know in the community that we're here because we have no signs.
Marketing is a numbers game, but you have to have something in place to increase your odds of winning.
You need to make sure all your students achieve a goal of becoming a black belt in your school. By creating that culture and the mindset within your students and parents, it can really change the direction of your school. And that mindset is something that's been part of all my school's culture for decades. And because of that, we have had the blessing of experiencing tremendous amount of success.
I wrote something the other day on a napkin at a restaurant and gave a guy like 10 days free with pen and paper because I don't even have a card yet. So we're just, those are the struggles. Those are the things, but you know what? We do what we got to do and we make it happen. So I just know I've got to go the extra mile. Introduce ourselves.
Okay.
And become a partner in education.
With the local schools.
Yeah.
And then I know that all the schools around here have sponsorships available, and they'll put our banner on the fence at all the schools. We pay for it, obviously, for a sponsorship. But you know, all the parents are sitting in car line waiting to pick up their kids. They're going to see our banner sitting there. Okay, so let's do that as well. And then I think we got across the street. We have a mall. Let's go up there and see if they have any events coming up where we can do demonstrations. Even if it's just me and you. I'll put my black belt on. Do some demonstrations. Do board breaking, and then do some enrollments right at the mall, even if they have a kiosk.
There's a lot of things we're working against, but it's the same things any brand new school owner's working against.
Right on.
So,
all right, well, what do? We roll with the punches and keep moving forward.
Yeah.
We got to hit this goal. All right, good deal. All right, brother.